Ladies and gentlemen, today's video, we have Nemesis absolutely popping off on reworked Syndra. The champion got completely re-kitted today, and he in Korea has been doing an amazing job with it. You can see he's putting huge performances. Without further ado, let's jump onto Summoner's Rift. Okay, jumping onto the Rift into a Silas matchup. He's running First Strike. Probably wants those big juicy bursts in the late game, getting a lot of extra gold.
Done a better job, I think.
Essentially with Syndra, guys, they've done the rework where you earn splinters. You start the game with 0. At 40 splinters, you get 2 Qs.
Damn, I didn't think
40, your W starts to do extra damage, and then 60, your E will scatter wider spread, and then R at 100, you get executes at 15%. At 15% max health. Execute with the R at 100, then 120, you get an extra 15% ability power, I think it is.
No.
It's pretty broken, but it's super late game. It's super late game, so the early game is a little bit weaker in my opinion, so you can't be like a lane dominant Syndra. It's more of a Kassadin. It's more of a Victor. I'm interested to see how he plays it. I think the new strategy is you W max after Q rather than E. Matchup. Nemesis pretty good at playing scaling champions. Notorious for playing what? Kale, Vega, stuff like that. They also remove the EQ combo, so there's a little bit less skill expression with the champ.
So that's a splinter.
You also get splinters from level up. You get 5. From using 2 abilities on someone within 4 seconds, you get 1. And also last hitting cannon minions, you get 1. If you can't last hit cannon minions, maybe minion dematerialize will be good for you.
Minions.
I can last hit cannon minions. I actually never miss them, so for me, I won't be using that rune.
My wave could be better if she didn't kill.
Also, big news. Champions queue is now open. I think Nemesis can play if he wants to travel. He was initially denied, but now they've opened it. As he misses the stun, flashes. Thank God, the Rek'Sai. Gets the kill with the auto.
Midbeast. Nobody asked you, bitch. You ugly fucker.
So we are doing this live.
I have no flash now, so next time I get ganked,
on YouTube.
It's gonna be rough.
Pretty sure it's going to be Luden setup.
Top lanes are off. Matchup for GP.
I'm pretty sure it's still going to be Luden's. The flat pen on Syndra is too valuable.
Oof.
Liandry's not that great. Everfrost
so
not that great.
It's not very easy to play this matchup for GP. It's one of the worst matchups.
And there's going to be a couple of new combos with the Syndra with the 2 Qs. So when you're 40 splinters, you get 2 Qs. But it's kind of charged up. So it's like you hold 2. So you can Q and then you wait again and Q again. And then you definitely get more balls out. So you can hit different angles with your spread. You can spread the balls in a different way than before. Probably better guaranteed stuns.
I do EQ here because I get the splinter guaranteed. If I do EQ, he's gonna... If I do QE, he's gonna dodge, you know? With his E.
Pretty smart. 26 splinters here at 5 minutes is good. I think yesterday I hit 120 or something like that. Took me a while. But yeah, because of the 15% ability power amplification, if you're able to get a Medjai's with a death cap gives 35%. The Syndra passive gives 15%, so you get 50% more ability power. So if you get Medjai's death cap, you just insta-win games essentially. You get too much free ability power. So it's kind of like how Veigar just gets free AP. It's pretty OP passive. Then you execute with your ultimate, so the 80 carries will never be able to play. True damage with your W. Why does Silas go like that when he gets hit? What the hell?
His maximum Q.
I think it means you can get 7 balls out for your ultimate now, chat. Is that right? You can get an extra ball in your ultimate combo, or is that wrong? I think because the Q cooldown comes down late, I think you can get more balls out for your ult. So you essentially max damages more.
My bad.
But I think Syndra's win rate at the moment is quite low on release. Only because a bunch of noobs are picking her up because of the release. Like some of you guys probably, let's be honest.
W is bugged, I can't use it.
W is still... The W bug came back.
W got bugged.
Yeah. They fixed it and then it come back on this rework. So the win rate is not as high as it should be. And a bunch of noobs are playing it. And Syndra is a very hard champion. Like positionally, you can get caught easily. There's no mobility on the champ. But like the win rate on Syndra is never gonna get that high. But I definitely think this is gonna be a stronger Syndra overall if you put time in and learn it. Also, I'll put a link in the description of Nemesis's stream. Stream POV. Pretty educational streamer. Hopefully gonna go over to NA and play Challengers queue. Champions queue. Maybe we can get some matchups against Faker. And a lot of people asking me, Drew, are you gonna go across? Are you gonna play Faker and Chovy and stuff? And at this point, I'm not sure. I do meet the requirements though. Requirements, former pro, challenger this season, and that's it. I formerly played pro, and I hit challenger this season, so I might just do it. Leave a comment down below if you guys think I should go over, play Champions queue, and play against maybe Faker and Chovy. Let me know.
Yeah, that's gonna give me 2 Qs.
Alright. You see the 2 Qs now with the cooldown? So with 40 splinters, you can see it. You can see it in the passive thing, or even above the toolbox at the bottom. You store the Qs. So ready? You can see even look at the Syndra mana bar up the top, like Syndra character, and look under it. It shows you if you have Qs stored. Nice. 42 splinters. So you get 5 on level up, remember? You always... Let's see if he maxes W or E. I reckon W max is better. Let's see. Ends a stun. Should have put an extra W then. Hasn't leveled. Levels the W, there you go. You used the E after Q. But now it's W because it goes... Beautiful solo kill by Nemesis under tower. Does very well into this Silas, you can see. As long as you pressure early, Silas doesn't get the early mercs. Like, pretty strong matchup as we hit level 9.
Okay,
have enough for the Ludens here.
But top lane is really over this game. Top lane is like completely over this game.
EP's 30 CS. Rip.
Yeah, I definitely think champ kills should give you like 5 stacks. I agree with that. Like kills or assists. Like it's weird to have a passive where like you don't get kills or assists on champ kill. I just find it so strange. Kills
should be 5, assists should be 1. I guarantee you. I agree, because it feels weird. It feels like you get no benefit for killing people. It's like how Victor passive.
They probably rewarded for killing your opponents, you know.
They probably didn't want to make it as close to Victor passive, where like if you get a kill and assist, you get 25. So they made it different. Because W bugged again. W bugged again.
How does this keep happening?
The W bugs in the game. That's why as soon as they hotfix this out of the game, her win rate will go up again. Chat, trust. But even at the moment, I think she's pretty strong. But I have like 2k Syndra game. I used to be a Syndra one trick when I first got Charles, so I got a lot of experience playing this bad boy. Well, this bad girl, should I say? Maybe I shouldn't say that. He actually has ults. He has lethal. He needed to land that. Would have had it. Top lane's screwed, bro. You can E-flash on Syndra to catch them. E-flash is pretty good on Syndra if you have balls out. You can catch them by surprise into R. But then you obviously waste, like, obviously you wouldn't want to, but you can. Oh, Shaco. Stun into flash. Couldn't quite get the ult. W, I reckon just ult the Silas. Takes the kill, well gets the assist. It's plus 30 gold, plus 40 gold. And we have our...
GP is so doomed on top lane.
Yep. We have our 60 splinters now, so our W is now doing true damage. Which is, true damage is just insane to get on a mage for free.
Doomed. I'm gonna miss a plate, Rexa dies. Oh, my teammates are not doing well.
Gets the Dark Seal.
Oh, losing top, losing bot, losing jungle.
What runes? He's running first strike. I don't know his secondaries. I think it was... I'm guessing it's like mana. I mean, it could be. Can someone check his runes for me, please? I think it's. Was it Mana Flow? Gathering Storm? Gathering Storm makes a lot of sense because you shouldn't be going Scorch. Because you're getting the amplification on ability power from your passive at 120 splinters. So you just get. You get 48 AP from Gathering Storm at say like 30 minutes. And then you get an extra 15% of that. If my math is correct,
Fuck.
it's a couple of extra AP. It's quite nice.
I think I could have killed if I played it better.
Team is really running it here, bro. Pressing. When my team's running it, I usually like to turn the pings off, turn the chat off, just focus on what I can control. Try and get that Rumble bounty. Bot lane goes down.
What the fuck? I somehow missed him. I don't know how.
Two points into the ult. So for every ultimate level up, I think you get decreased Q cooldown by maybe 10% or something like that. It's pretty cool. You end up getting such a low Q cooldown late game. And solo here. Without having the EQ combos anymore, it's a little bit annoying on Syndra. You can't. Your stuns are a little bit more telegraphed, I think. So it adds a little bit less skill expression.
They're all gonna swap mid now, so I don't know how I'm gonna play the game.
Whoa, big dog, settle.
Rex are just AFK.
It's the plate. You gotta think Syndra's like Kale, right? You're scaling for the late game, so even if you have a bad early game, don't give up. Wait for their sieges in the mid-late, and you should be able to make a comeback. The execute mechanics are crazy. This is the riskiest path I've ever seen, but it's fine. Oh!
Man. I don't think I can carry this. This is so sad.
Enemy Rumble is 136 farm. 5-0. Varus, 130 farm.
This is very sad. Maybe. That's what I have to see.
Just eat 1 or 2 bounties. You're chilling. Stun lands. W lands. Q. R. Q. Oh, that's depressing. Kai'Sa goes in. Doesn't quite get it. Is Nemesis able to clutch it? He does. 1,000 gold.
Nice.
And we're almost at 80 splinters where we get a sickening E spread. I think that you go from 58 to 90 degrees on the E spread, which is like 90 degrees. 90 degrees is like, it's like that. It's a pretty good spread. That's 180. Full. Something like that. As we hit almost 90 already. Remember, 100, we get an extra 15% AP. And he's going to be hitting that at what?
That's so annoying.
17 minutes? If you have 1,000 AP, that's an extra 150 for those that are mathematically impaired. Good flash Q there, not worth it.
Okay.
Wondering if he goes Death Cap or does he go Shadow Flame for the flat pen? I like Death Cap just because of how much extra AP you get. Doesn't do damage. You also get mana back for every splinter you get, I believe.
I'm gonna get our execute right now.
Good steal. Always steal it away like that. Don't let any of it. Oh, EQ. The stun lands. Well played. Wave clears it. We're actually 9. We're 11. No, we're like 10.8 CS per minute here. Doing really well. There should still be some Syndra bugs where you can QE through long terrain if you want to go on practice tool and test it. I know Knight has been. I think it was Knight. Was it Knight or was it Rookie? It was one a really good mid laner who did it on pro stage as we almost kill the Thresh. Don't quite have the execute yet. Might doesn't even need to flash.
Finally, like they're just inting. I'll trick a gold now.
Nemesis needs the base here.
Fuck.
No.
What are we doing, Rek'Sai?
It's having fun, man. Chill.
What are we doing? We can win this if you just play properly, man.
How do you feel about Syndra's new ult icon? I'm not sure about the new icons. They kind of look cool, but they also kind of don't. Okay, so we're going Shadow Flame into Deathcap.
Just let me carry, please.
Gonna give us max damage once we hit that Deathcap, but it's gonna delay it for a little bit. It might not even delay it. Some stat nerds might actually say this gives more because he gets the needlessly large on top of it.
I'm really strong.
Yeah, at 100, we need 120. 120 splinters we're looking for. Gets it into the QR. Kill. Beautiful. It still feels weird getting these kills. How it doesn't really give you like that big of an advantage. QE will take it down. Give it. 8 more, baby. 8 more, and we have the execute.
Nice.
The execute, when you see it, it is so broken, and why I think Syndra scales like harder than Kale and stuff. Like, it's just an insta execute below 15%. It's so gross. Hey, what are you doing, big dog? You're wrong. He already has the execute. Oh, the execute. Sorry. I was wrong. My chat just pulled me up. 100 is the execute on the ult. 120 is the extra 15% AP. Other way around. Confused it. Rare mistake. Apologize. So we already have the ult execute. Just not that extra 15% AP. Careful.
Oh my god.
Oh! You're fine. You?
I can't ult him. He will ult my ult.
He will ult your ult, correct. Always need to be aware of things. Playing Syndra, the all-ins with the ults, like, they can just dodge it. So annoying. Rumble comes in. You could just... Ah, do you see? The hourglass. We've stuff up here, and we're gonna have to base.
That zone and I didn't check.
I would probably run to base from there. It's about the same time and no risk, but... So he's going to TP in. He's going to get the Medjais. Didn't need to sell anything. Going to come through. Let's see if we can get a couple of stacks on this book. Unfortunate. Still can probably get the Varus. One more auto. Yes. Preferably don't blow flash. He blows the flash. I reckon we probably could have got that without flashing.
I think it's worth flashing for Medjai, yeah? Maybe I shouldn't have though.
I don't think you should have.
Anyway.
Yeah.
If I just go around.
And even if you didn't die, having flash on Syndra because you're going death cap is so essential for next fight. Because like, if they want to kill you, you're dead.
Maybe it's not worth. I'm playing against Rumble ult.
One thing at like one thing good mid lane, we always have like similar thought processes. It's interesting.
I can't afford it, like no way. I'm just going straight into Rabadon.
Go straight death cap, baby. We're max Transcendence, by the way, almost at death cap, where we get 50% total extra AP. If you have 1000 AP, you get 500 extra AP. Like, it's just nuts like that.
There's a ward here.
Still not as much as Veigar, I don't think. But the execute kind of changes it, I think. It's a game changer. Hopefully we'll see it in the next couple combos. Nice pick. It's 15, not 50. Death cap gives 35% extra AP, right?
We should do Jake. Rumble's that.
Yep.
Guys, can someone tank this? Just ignore me, do Jake.
What he did with the minion dematerializer? Preferably use it on cannons, but like minion demon helps to break freezes and get a good lane state. You don't always have to use it on like with TF. You use it on long range minions, but we could just ult for execute. Don't need it. Take it. We can see we have 5 balls out. 6. Look at the Syndra indicator. It tells you how many balls you have out. More balls is the more you throw. The more you throw, the more damage you do. If you get 6 or 7, you're going to be doing a lot. Your 3-ball altar. Not a good time.
We need a sweep. Like, without a sweep, this is...
We look to start up the Baron. Looks like Rumble... I think Rumble ran Ignite, so they're not going to contest. 805, 10 CS per minute. I really wish the Splinters were infinitely scaling and we could just go for something crazy late game. Would be cool.
It worked. Okay.
We got Death Cap here. Probably 800 AP almost. 760.
I need to save this slot for stopwatch, I think. I'm not gonna buy anything. It actually worked. Holy fuck.
We kind of need
That's
Void
crazy.
and we need Hourglass. And for picks, I hate frontlining like this with no flash. If you run into a Varus ult, you're dead. Have we seen an execute yet from the ultimate? I don't think we have.
I should have committed more.
Maybe team looks to the fight. Just absolutely inhale the Silas. Still no ult. This is good. If you just let them keep panicking and coming into you. Oh. WQ ult. Aye. Might be good. Gragas goes in, gets an ult. Q. Shaco. Shaco, do we live? We do.
Please don't tell me I'm dead.
You live, you live.
I'm not dead.
25 stacks on the Medjais.
Yes.
We can TP back in with Stoppy. TP back in with Stoppy. There you go. And yeah, you gotta be careful about ulting people with Hourglass or people with ults that can stun lands. WQ. One more Q. We miss. But it might be fine if we play it slow. Q. Look how much damage we do, bro. He can spread the balls all over Varus. W. Oh. Trolled it a little bit. Flash. Has to. A little bit of awkward Syndra gameplay here. Definitely think a couple more of those skill shots landed. Baiting the Silas. Q. Beautiful. There we go. That was nice. You can definitely see, like, the late game Syndra is way more potent than it used to be. Execute. Bam. See? Like, the execute feels so nice. It always... Because when you're playing Syndra in previous patches, I always feel like you ultimate and then... Especially durability patch, no one died, bro. Especially tanks. Like, ugh, doesn't mean anything. But nowadays you ult and, like... With this
It's
current...
very good to play.
Yeah.
It's just... shotting everything in front of you.
It's very good late game. Just a little bit less power early. I think if you're gonna play against this, pick Echo.
Okay, GP
Echo is classic Syndra nerf, Syndra counter, but then also got buffed this patch. I think if you're gonna look for something, Echo and Fizz do very well onto Syndra. If she becomes meta and you're struggling to deal with it.
I don't know if I have a good feeling about this.
I would drop it, yeah.
I don't want to commit.
You might be able to find Thresh. Oh. Ult. Execute. Bam. This first strike is starting to give him a lot of gold. Extra 100 gold on the executes.
It's soul, so we need to get the soul.
First strike gives you what? 9% more damage? Is that right? 9% more damage plus 50% at the moment more ability power. Like, you're just getting so many good percentages. Into a Void Staff, it's just, yeah, baby. One shot galore. Q doesn't give vision, though. This might be a pick to deal with things like the Azir and the Victor. Already Syndra does very well into the Orianna as we... Hopefully we get it. Q! Beautiful KS. Love that. Echo is still alive somewhere. Don't see him. I'm gonna try and execute it.
Okay. I'm basing now.
Ooh.
Am I basing?
No, you're not. You're running towards the fight. Action, action, action. Everyone with the sweepers to try and find for Shake. Shaco's right there! Shaco's right there!
Oh, he has no HP.
Wants to try and land a max range stun. into the W. Oh, very close. 14-0. Holy shit.
Okay.
Show me 100-0. Just show it to me. He has 6 balls. Just WQR guaranteed kill. Oh. Q. Ah, didn't execute. We get a little bit true damage there. Q. And look how low your Q cooldown is. It's way lower than before, guys.
Run. There's a Shaco King.
16-0. Get out of here. 4,000 gold. Live. Nice. I think base before the Baron and then TP back in, maybe. I don't know. A little bit risky. What do you spend?
5K gold.
What do you spend with 5,000 gold? Can we sell boots for extra AP? Probably not. You need mobility as Syndra. Hourglass, Elixir, TP. Beautiful.
5K gold, guys.
950 AP here.
Poor guy.
Varus way over positioned. Could hold W and then WQ on his head. Mistimes it. Hourglass is 0.5 of a second before execute, before GA. So whatever you're gonna do Hourglass, if they have Guardian Angel, just delay it by half a sec. You never miss, like me, Kappa. Onyas, let's flash. Alice is out of this bitch, and that is GG. Gentlemen, new Syndra, it's broken. Try it out. Good luck in your game. Thank you so much for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.